Okay, so the code is up now. It's been linted, it's been looked through, or it's been mostly completed. Now it's time to do my own uh, um, code review on myself and look at the pull requests, see what happens, see what to-dos I left because I always leave to-dos. Um, See how things are looking, and yeah, that's I'm gonna do that together out loud. So let's get started. What I always do is I'll open the file or the files change tab and start looking and just see what I need to get rid of, what I need to keep, all that good stuff. So let's do that. Okay, I'm keeping this mutation around for the next year or so. I may end up bringing it back or using it. If I don't, I'll get rid of it. I have a software maintenance task for that. Um, all right, so got rid of this because we're not using that anymore. Yeah, that's the new query. Good. New mutation we added. All the stats we are showing. Okay, update already. We may not even size. Let's go to it. Progress. It's a type. Progress type. Um, I'm not even returning progress anymore. Okay, so that's something already I gotta do. So let's get rid of all this progress type stuff. Um, let's see who's using it before I just go get rid of it. Um, all right, yep. Oh, okay, yep. I will be using it theoretically in the future. Okay, so I'll keep it. It would only be completed quiz size that I'm using. Um, and what I want to do though is go ahead and remove it from the reducer. So just now I realize I didn't do that. Is there a, no, there isn't. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Hmm, Gotta go. Okay, so I'm also still requiring a prop in my stats tab that I don't need anymore. So let me get rid of that while I'm here. Profile, stats, the quiz size, quiz streak, and in the component itself, I bet I'm still requiring it. Yep. Okay. Nice. And just realize something may not be good alignment on this. Yep. All right. Cool. Um, so what I was doing though was checking on the Redux tab to see what I have in my profile to see if there's like a progress thing. So it's still hanging around. Um, did I have it in here? Where is it coming from? How did I set that? Let's see. I think I just never had it in my initial state. I think. What was it here? Um, yeah, there's something there. And then here, that's two things I need to get rid of. Anymore else. I think I'm okay. So we're not returning this anymore. And then the other place was here. Okay. And then here, we do want an initial state. I'll probably just do null for this. Let's Yeah, where I'm thinking right about right now is where else I may need to go and make these quick little fixes to make sure the code's clear going forward. So I'm no longer asking for it there. It also means I believe I don't want to do it there, which means I need to go to the query here and the spec to go ahead and fix that. No longer asking for progress. Okay. Let's see. I think anywhere else I need to deal with this. Profile is go back to the reducer. Double check everything here. I think I'm okay. All right, let's go back to the files. So that was a good change. Looks fine. Thinking about it. All right, so a lot of comments about styles left behind. Don't want to keep around. I am going to do this real fast though, just to look at. Make sure everything looks okay again. That's fine. And one more time on the stats page. Fine. Okay. Just had a double check. Keep going. Okay, I added the button link, yep, because it changes a little bit. All right, consider tablet on action content. I already did that. Yeah. Doesn't look good on tablet, but it never has. I feel like it should happen not at the tablet large. Should happen at tablet, I think. Yeah. Actually, honestly, it probably should happen at mobile. Oh, there's a width happening here that I need to deal with. Initial. Uh-huh. Okay. So on the A, it is on the A. So keep it around for a little longer. All right. That is a lot better. Okay. Good consideration. Let's keep going. Deal with no quiz content. Okay. Guess I never did that, did I? Where was that at? Excited to have you here. Oh, yeah, yeah. I just need to bring the sim styles over. Wait, I'm not even using it. Yeah, I want to make sure that everything looks fine for a new user, which is what no quiz content will be, or when that will display. All right, so it's there. I think it's fine. Just need a different margin. Um, Width, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's fine to have it in the middle still. In fact, it needs to be in the middle, so it's very clear to get the user to add a study set. Okay, let's keep going. Here's my first new component. Everything looks good. Yep. Yep. All right, gotta go into the stats. Stats. And this up. All right, so I left some padding behind. I don't think I need that. Yeah. I don't really ever review too heavily my styles. I just make sure like it's presentable, I guess. Because usually how I review it is looking at it in the browser and seeing how everything looks. Can't really like look at, I don't know, 14 pixels and really think like, is that what it should be? Without seeing it in the actual context of the UI. Um, when it is not active, what is this? Dashboard. Shouldn't that be an or, not an and? Right? No, hold on. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So well, yeah, when it's not loading. Um, actually, I don't like how that is presented. I think it should be a little, should be like this. When is active or is loading stats. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, much better. Um, I only have one property on this. I make those one-liners. If I go to two, then I make it multi-liner for my components, just a preference I've done. All right, the styles for this. Can't keep any of that stuff. Um, I'm like thinking right now, like I do this a lot. I feel like it should be a mix in. Hmm. There's one place there, up there, another. No, that's white. There's another. I don't know why that didn't get a. I think that should have hide 100%. Yeah, there's enough here that I should make this into a mix-in. So let's do that. Or not mix-in. Well, yeah, I guess a mix-in. Yeah. All right, row container. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna call this page. At mix-in page. Something like page full background. Yeah, I love that name. Um, I don't love that name. Let me think of what could be better. Um, include. I think it should be actually background full page. Yeah, and let's move this into from page to yeah, that is CSS. Okay, and let's go back to let's go put this where it needs to be. All right, here's one. Oh shoot. Here's one. Yep, that's white. Um, don't worry about that too much because I mean that's eventually going to change. I think in the future, like I'm probably going to have a different background color and all that stuff for quizzes. That's in the middle of a redesign. Here's one. So I won't worry about that. I also like since it's modular CSS, everything's contained. Like I'm not worried about like having repeating style or any like even like badly written styles too much because everything's contained. So it's no big deal. Just make sure that was yeah. And then here, let's say it is. Oops, dang it. Right, background color, height, yeah. Wait, 100 VW. That's different. Okay, yeah, so I knew something felt off. Um, make sure I didn't make that mistake anywhere else. Especially, where was it? Was it here? The attention. I think I'm okay. All right, so that was a good cleanup there. Nice. Um, everything looks good in here. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what they looked like. No mixed in name background full page. Oh yeah, I gotta include it. Okay, nice. Go back to mine. Yeah, things always look a little different um when you actually like see the text that you're putting out on the page. I just don't love how it sounds. We expect you to have it. We just had a question. We expect you to have it memorized for at least one day. Mm, Expect you to still have it. Any question? I think right now, I think expect you to have it to still have it memorized right now. Yeah, that sounds better. Just really want them to know that because I mean, if you expose yourself, or like if you actually add a question, the actual act of adding the question, like is exposing you to that knowledge and like you're creating like actual pathways in your brain to remember this in the future. Like it's like literally you typing it and going through that whole sensation of like seeing it, feeling it, like that's creating a new neural pathway so you can remember whatever it is. And so yeah, that's like you will every time like adding a question, just adding questions helps you remember them. So um that's what I want to make sure I convey. Cool, cool. Make sure everything look good. Be sure to do this everywhere. All right, I need to go into that. Okay, this is like the first time I really used Figma to like give you my styles. Um, and it was cool. But I have to think about how I want to deal with this going forward. Deal with sign out link. So I already did that. Side auto link. I'm honestly gonna keep no. What did I mean by that? I think it was to make sure that the color gray gets changed where it's supposed to. And I did that already. Like I changed the color, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this going forward. Um, Using an RGBA. I don't know. Um, because I don't want to have to add an opacity everywhere I've used the color grade. I think RGBA is the right way going forward. Yeah. Um, everything's. Oh yeah, I don't like how I just don't like how it's ordered. Um, let's see. I like to roughly order things with their order and the components. So um, let's see. Value above sub value like it is info icon. So info icon it just should be below title. There we go. Stats placeholder. Looks like I have an unused max width there. Oh, I never did indent those icons, did I? Or those tags in the icon. This was check mark. I mean, not this is that important, but I like to see things looking clean. There we go. Cool. Make this was a preemptive thing, but I do think what like one of the things I plan to do in the future is on the click of exit in a quiz. Um, I'll just for anybody that cares, I'll show what that's about. When you were to if you're starting a quiz and you clicked exit, I would like to show a mode just like saying like, hey, are you sure you want to exit? So I'll keep that for now because that's probably coming in the future. This is all the exit override stuff related to that. I added a yeah, I added a padding because it was falling below the footer or behind the footer. All right, next one is profile links. Styles at NDNS or S module, whatever. What was I doing here? Show horizontal. Oh yeah, the horizontal line stuff. Okay, so I don't need these anymore. I don't need that. I think I got everything working how I want it to work. Just double check. Oh, I think looks fine. Yeah, everything looks fine. Okay. Stats. I wonder what failed. Probably a linting thing if it failed that early. Nope, it failed running some specs. Cool. Oh wow. Only two failures. Okay, so actually that's interesting. Um, I'll look into that after I finish this whole review. Okay. Yep. Okay, this is profile stats. So I'm not keeping much of this. Things I'm just messing around with, that's fine. Stats title line height is fine, right? Yeah, all fine. Let's keep going. I need to stop doing this or double ampersand stuff and use the new cool like question mark null check. Let's see. Only show the first. That's not exactly what that is. First two words. There we go. Much better. Love being safe. Yep, happy with that. I think that looks great. Not great, but it's fine. Here I'm saying that I think it actually looks fine. I mean, sorry, I said fine. I think it looks better than fine. I'm happy with that, but I'm saying that I'm saying it only looks fine because I'm showing off my code, and I feel like if I say something's great and somebody disagrees, then they'll think I'm a bad software developer. So that's why I said that. What else? Dashboard. Great to me always just means usually always means it's working and it does the job and it's not going to cause problems later and it's going to be fairly readable. So yeah. This is an actions profile. So we just need to call profile. We're not using it. Right? That's it. Yeah. This is the dashboard. Yep, no, it's still working. Good, good, good. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Calling that instead. I may be able to. I bet I or trim that down a little bit. Actions, attempts, colon. There we go. Nice little one-liner. I love one-liners. Uh-huh. The progress report. data. Cool. Update progress, fetch progress. Excellent. Got rid of that everywhere I needed to. Mix-ins, love new mix-ins. Brought in. I use an RGBA with 1 on this one. Gosh, is that really how I want to handle this going forward? I think I should only use RGBA when I really need it. There we go. What's that HSL? It's 90 then. That's what that is. All right, I don't. Where's my code? All right, hash. Oh, dang it. There we go. Okay. Make sure that looks fine. Oh, yes, I'm in. Test. 10. Test. I should just set up an incognito browser. Yeah, it looks fine still. Okay. What did I leave that behind? Okay, so I decided to do that. Let me see how that looks just on other pages. Here. Oh, it looks great. All right, let's keep going. Counter caching that. Cool. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I don't need that migration anymore. This one, this is the one. Yeah. Oh shoot. I thought it was gonna roll back all of them. It's fine. Let's just do a whole backup. Mhm. Am I calling that anyway? Yeah, it's fine if I'm not. Oh, I am. Okay. I think you did. I just need to keep talking. All right, looking at, yeah, like I don't love the inconsistency I have here, but I don't quite trust purpose being flash study session as the way I would use that. Don't love it. That's why I have this as just not. I can always change that later, but it's going to give me the right data because I only have 2 types of quizzes right now. So, um, I think that's the other. I want to go look at it. Code. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. Yeah, all I do is add more to the object. It's much cleaner. Full update. Return if is from. What's this? Okay, so I was getting to increment progress. And I don't want to increment my completed quizzes size if it is from an FSS. But I was doing that initially. No, I wasn't, because this wasn't getting called. Or that wasn't true, I mean. What am I doing? What am I choosing quizzes for? What am I doing with that? Quizzes, if they're empty. Oh, okay. Um, what am I doing that for? I don't think I need to do this if it's from an FSS. I think it should just always be user.standard quizzes. Because if it's from an FSS, then I'm not doing anything. I'm not resetting any progress. I'm not doing anything. If it's from an FSS, oh yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't need this. Right, now that I've done that, am I still using Flash Study Session 7? Cool, I am. In a file that I'm going to be deleting. So yeah, I'm not going to keep this around anymore since I'm not using it. I don't expect to. All right, that's fine. Let's get back to it. Yep, getting rid of all this. Build finish report. Where's that at? Oh yeah, yeah, I'm not using that at all. I ever just making sure I wasn't didn't have a speckling where I need to also get rid of. Getting rid of that. Doing a full update as after completed quiz. Yep. All right, now we're into the specs. These are going to be wild. Questions, yeah. Feel fine about that. Um, yeah, I feel fine about that. I'm like kind of going through these fast because I spent so much time like already making sure this is all what I want it to be. So that's why. Add a study set feature, yeah. Mm, yep, yep, that thing. Already tested mobile, that's good. Okay. All right, so that's gone and it's not there, which means I don't need it anymore. Yeah, that was confusing. That happened to turnip helper, so here's a new one. Yep, this is the one I'm getting rid of. Or not getting rid of, I might get rid of. Move that progress report query spec. This is a good one to have. For sure. Spec there. Yep. I mean, these may not be necessary anymore because I mean, I mostly already have tests for these, but I don't mind keeping it around. Like it's a lot of conditions for just looking to see if the seeing like if progress is changing, but I'm yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, it's something not hurting. It's good. It's a test. It's a like having it there is good. Okay. Um, yeah, a lot of this is stuff that's already existed. Hmm. And a lot of time in this file. That's what we've been fast through here. Super worried about what's being left behind. Love though that this solved that weird race condition I saw earlier. Um, mhm. Yep. A lot of good stuff there. And the created study set. Yep. Yep. Common feature steps. Hmm. Nope. Mm. Left that in there. View stats steps. Um, as well. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and lint and Rubocop again. And then I want to run these two failures. Nice. All right, this is in progress report query spec. Line 79. Okay. What did I do? Oh yeah, yeah. Cool. Oh, that's why. Who's trying to what? Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't mean to keep that around. Answers being studied and memorized. Question amount. Create a list. All the questions? Yeah, of course they're all studied. Yeah. Okay, cool. What was the other one? This was, oh, I love it. I just get so happy when like my spec is a request spec that's failing and not a feature spec, because feature text spec or specs take much longer to run. Update progress mutation up on line 100. Oh man, I can really care about this. Um, these aren't even, yeah. Previous progress attributes. You know what? We're gonna skip it. We don't need this. Slowing down test. I think it should just like tell me it's being skipped. Good. Okay. One more cop. And then background. Commit. Cleaned up. Push this through. Stats. Make sure I'm not keeping a bunch of code around that I'm not going to use. I don't think so. Yeah. Uh-oh. Dang it. Ooh. All right. So at this point, because I didn't really explain what's happening here with my CI. Um, I'm going to be just waiting now. So it takes about 25-ish minutes to run every time. Yeah, 25 minutes. Oh, no, that's not what I was looking for. 22 minutes to run. So while that runs, I usually go work on something else, do something else. And I'm gonna let this run. It does a lot of things, my linting, my specs, all that stuff. And once that's done, or once like everything's passing, I'll merge it into master and I'll create another branch from master to production. And with that, I'll create a review app in Heroku. And um, when I'm there, I'll show it because it's hard to explain out loud. Okay. Yeah, while I'm here, GitHub's experiencing issues. Nice. Um, while I'm here, or once I have everything passing and I'm merging to master, I'll create a review app. And that way I actually then run more automated tests against that review app just to make sure like everything built correctly on Heroku. And that everything like the basic stuff still works. So that way I feel much more confident about deploying. I'll then run all my rake scripts as well, because they touch a lot of parts of the app. And if they all work against that review app, then I can pretty confidently say everything's working. And I can deploy to production from there. So I have a fairly, and this is all just for me, make sure I feel good about what I'm deploying. So yeah, what is the GitHub status? Code space, is that going to affect me? Maybe. I don't know. Okie dokie. I'm going to go ahead and stop this now while this all runs and come back in a second, in about 20 minutes, and go from there. Okay, so where we left off here is we were waiting for all the tests to pass, and once they pass, we would start looking at the review app and seeing that everything's running correctly and all that good stuff. So I merged in the original branch because all the tests are passing. I then opened another one from master to production, and everything's passing still, so everything's good here. What I'm going to do next is actually test things on the review app itself. While all the test passing pretty much means everything's likely to be fine, I want to make sure everything got built correctly. I want to make sure that, I just want to do a little extra check because this is a big feature that's going out, and I want to make sure everything's working. I don't do this for everything I merge, but I do this probably for half the stuff. Okay, so I'm not gonna show. I'm gonna have to pause a couple times, because I don't know if what I show, the things I show in the review app and the config variables is sensitive or not. All of it's like all of it's for development environments. It shouldn't be, but like it just gonna be safe. Let me pause real fast and open this up. Okay, so oh, okay, for real this time. I had something over. I realized I had more thing open still. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run these two. I'm gonna run two scripts. This is the first one, and I'm gonna go get started because it takes a while. And I'm gonna get this one started, and then I'll talk about it. Okay, so this first one is I am going to run some specs specifically um, against the review app. And so I'm like literally like it's opening it, it's looking at it, it's running things against it. And then after that, I'm gonna run if they all pass, which they don't often do, but that's not usually it's usually fine. It's usually just it's nothing to worry about. But if like two of these staging tests pass, I feel fine. I'm gonna run ones locally. Those local tests I run are like basically mostly just stripe tests because I can't set them up on my review app environments without um like there I can't remember what it was. It was a long time ago, but Stripe wasn't happy with doesn't want you to do that. So I'm doing it all. So I run a bunch of tests locally as well. Usually before a big merge, even though I don't think I touched anything related to payments or Stripe or anything, just gonna be safe. The other one I'm running is this one. So I'm running all of my rake task against the staging environment. They all should work. I mean, like I just want to see like one nightly updates still work, daily notifications work, metrics report still works, firing welcome emails still work, and updating cancel subscriptions work. I mean, they're things that like touch a lot of my app, and if they all work without problems, then everything's probably passing. I'm gonna look at the status of it. I'm pretty sure running these will show a bunch of things it's not supposed to show, so I'm gonna pause real fast and go look. Okay, never mind. There's nothing sensitive here. But anyway, yeah, all the scripts there. If like one failed, then it would show me an error. They all passed, so I fell fine. So that all passed. Assuming all of the Stripe tests pass, I'll merge it in. I think there's anything else to bring up with my process here before like actually getting things out of production. Um, oh gosh, of course. I actually view the the app on my phone if it's again a big feature. So um, let's go here and yeah. So like all I do is I just email myself the link, and the reason I email it to myself and to my personal email is because on my I guess QA phone, you can call it whatever you want. I don't have I basically only have Figma on it, my email, and browser. That way I can just I make sure that the phone I have near me while I'm working is only for testing. And I don't do anything else except that. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the browser on my phone and just make sure everything looks okay. Oh, and something else to show or to bring up is I actually like take some data from the production database and put it onto the review app database so that I can like actually see things are working. Like I have good data for my personal account, so just like I can use if I have that, then I can actually like see how things will look on the review app before it actually goes to production, like with actual data. So just something I do. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and log in. I'm gonna pause and go to the email where the code got sent. Okay, it got sent. Oh yeah, and these you see these are actual emails that got sent in that script that was called. So you can see that like they actually are working. Now I'm waiting for my email to come in. Um, so I can actually enter my password. Let's see what's happening. Should be in by now. What's going on? I'll go into Mailgun real fast and just make sure everything's firing. Go to email. Okay, so I went to Mailgun to find the actual code itself because it was taking a while for the email to get through. I've since removed that stuff from the video because I wasn't sure if there was sensitive information. But the number the code came in eventually. It just took for some reason a couple of minutes. Anyway, back to my app on my phone, and I'm going to open it. And nice, yes, I have actual data on my phone. It's working. This is still the review app, not the production app. Once the tests are done, which they're done, I'll merge it in. All right, now I'm gonna go and merge it in and we'll talk about this. I'll talk about things while it merges. And it'll take like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, something like that. Anyway, what I was doing is, again, checking things on the review app. That review app just got shut down though because I merged it in. And looking at the stats page, everything seems to looks fine. Yeah, looks good. Nice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait for the production app to build, and we'll basically do this exact same thing again, where I just make sure everything's working on production. So go ahead and stop the video for now. Okay, so everything got deployed. It's time to see if everything's working, make sure there's no issues. So I'm going to open Sentry, and just make sure everything's okay. It should yell at me if something went wrong. It doesn't appear anything went wrong. Let's go to my see if it's working. And it's working. Yes. Oh, what a nice dashboard. It's there. This is production. It's working. Let's go look at it. Boom. So good. Oh man, looks so good. Let me just double check that it's working on mobile. Uh-huh. 1 second, gotta relog in. 1 second, I'll pause it while the login or the one-time password comes in. Okay. Sorry, it took me a second. But we are about to be back in action because it just came in. Okay, let's see if it works. Working. One more page. Freaking working. Woo! Mission accomplished. So that is, wow, taking a feature all the way from the Figma design, or no, sorry, not even from the Figma design. Like I did the Figma design with in these videos and got it all the way on the site, working data. It looks great. Wow. If you watch all the way to the end, thank you for watching. And I don't even know how to end this. This has been a lot. I'll just end it simply. Have a great rest of your day.